People have made fortunes out of Bitcoin.
Astronomical, absolutely stratospheric.
It is one of the top 20 currencies in the world right now.
No stock, no currency in the world, no other security on the market today trades the way that Bitcoin has.
Sort of been, until recently, pretty isolated. Now you can't have a conversation without Bitcoin showing up.
It is a huge deal.
This thing has rocketed to space.
One of the main uses of Bitcoin is as a vehicle for perpetrating fraud.
I'm seeing predictions for Bitcoin in 2018 from anywhere from $40,000 to $500,000 and above. It's like nothing we've ever seen before. There's still a huge question is, does this thing have a future? So Bitcoin was the first blockchain, the original cryptocurrency. But with that meant it also had a lot of mistakes and imperfections.
Look, Bitcoin has flaws. It is not a perfect system. This thing is still young. It's still undergoing active development. It's open source, so anyone in the world can join in and make this better.
It's supposed to be outside the reach of governments and regulators and banks.
There will be no real non-controlled currency in the world. There's no government that's going to put up with it for long.
At any point, governments, even though they don't have control over Bitcoin, they could make it much more difficult, if not impossible, to use it.
There's more than 2 billion people in the world who are unbanked. For them, Bitcoin and cryptocurrency is a potential way to be able to participate in a modern economy. People are excited about Bitcoin because it represents an entirely new asset class that hasn't existed before, and in some ways it signifies a revolution in finance.
So for Bitcoin to actually go mainstream, it has to have so much technological improvement and development that it just currently does not have. So there's a big question as to whether Bitcoin will actually be able to scale and become the universal currency that so many of its believers hope it will be.
Even if Bitcoin doesn't break out as a means of payment, it still has a lot of potential simply as a sort of commodity like gold.
2018 is going to be the year where we're going to see a lot of Wall Street, big banks, hedge funds, and institutions come into Bitcoin and blockchain in a way that we have not seen before.
It's hard to say whether Bitcoin's a bubble, but there are some people who would say, look, money is the bubble that doesn't pop.
Bitcoin could be the next big thing, or it could be worth nothing tomorrow.